Hey, good evening, everyone. Guess what? I get to be your host for the next 20 minutes. My name is Aleta, and I live in Paradise Valley, Arizona. And right now, I'm in the cabin, cleaning and everything. So it's so cool that we get to do this wherever we are. I am a mom of 6 and a grandmother of 19. And I'm grateful that this journey has led me to be a part of this wellness industry for a few decades now. The reason why Heidi and Michelle and I are here this evening is we're on a mission of inspiring healthy living around the world. And so the industry of sharing health has allowed me to enjoy living wherever I want and sharing this gift from anywhere. I have kids all over the country, and everywhere I go, I'm able to hop on and share this gift with anyone. So the fact that you've joined us tonight says something really important about you. Somebody thought highly enough of you to want to include you in what we're up to. So it's really fun to take a peek of what we do, just right from your home or in your jammies or while you're eating dinner or whatever. So this has been one of my passions for many, many years. I love helping people, understand the power of plant foods. And I know that sometimes some of us struggle, even though many of us eat the recommended 7 to 13, or do we, right? It isn't any different for you from you. So my background in 1996, my sister brought these food powders to myself and my 7 siblings, and we started taking them, and we still do today. I took it for 13 years before I even knew there was a business to it. And when I was invited to one of our international conferences, and I had a couple things that were called a defining moment for me. I heard that Dr. Delia Garcia, who is our oncologist, said that this is the first time in her practice that she has seen 17-year-olds come into her office for cancer options. And I was like, I had, I think, an 18-year-old at the time, and it just got me in the gut. And then I heard Dr. David Katz talk about this as the first generation of parents that could outlive their children. So I'm so grateful now to have been brought to this mission, and I absolutely love being able to share many gifts, the gifts of health, the gifts of wealth if you need it. And as it turned out for me, 23 years ago, my kid's father left, and so I had 4 kids at home still, and I was a mom and doing a lot of volunteering. And so when I went to that conference, I said, what if I did just a little bit? I shared it with my family and friends and other people I care about. And I was so grateful to be able to be at the top of the company and have insurance now. And I don't know what would have happened if I didn't say yes, because I can't even imagine. So I'm so confident, though, more importantly, that my kids and my grandkids are bridging the gap between what they eat and they just don't feel like eating. So my daughter, who has 8 children, used it for her prenatals, and they're all born healthy and happy. And so today our lives are full, right? And so we hope to prepare great meals. And at the end of this conversation that we're having, you can reach out to the person who invited you, and they can offer you some free resources, amazing resources, cookbooks, and oh gosh, fun things for kids to do, and just a lot of really good exercise programs and sharing a lot. So I am super excited to introduce a amazing gal that I just love so much. Her name is Michelle. And I met Michelle a while back, and didn't know Michelle before this business. So that's another awesome plus to this company, is that we get to meet some really cool people that end up being lifelong friends. So Michelle, I'm going to turn it over to you and go for it.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Aleta. And yeah, I'm so grateful for this journey, and brought me Aleta and so many other amazing friends and people that will be in my life forever. I'm just forever grateful. So a little bit about my background. As Aleta said, my name is Michelle. I live in Apache Junction, Arizona. I am a wife, a mom, a former music teacher, maybe entering that in the future soon again, and an athlete. And I love sharing the gift of health. What led me here was although I absolutely loved what I did, I was bound to a schedule and a very time consuming job. That was not something that was possible once my son was born. I was introduced to these amazing plant powders when I was pregnant with my son and totally ignored the person who told me about it. So then fast forward, he's born premature, and that opened my eyes to the real meaning of health and nutrition, and that being fruits and vegetables and flooding our bodies with them. So when he was 2, he went on a fruit and veggie strike, and I thought, well, great, I need to do something. So I called up that friend of mine and said, all right, let's try these plant powders you have. And she said, well, fine. What have you got to lose? You try it too. And I said, okay, fine. Well, little did I know that was like a catalyst for my entire family's nutrition. And I couldn't help but share it with everybody around me because it just made such a difference. My son started eating more fruits and vegetables. I can't remember if I mentioned he was preemie. He was born preemie, but if you know anything about preemies, they are usually to end up with some chronic thing like with asthma or allergies or breathings of some sort. He's a very healthy, soon to be 18-year-old, crazy. So that just shows you how long I've been taking Juice Plus now. Since we started when he was 2, we've been taking this for 16 years. And it just made such a difference in his health. I used to have allergies. I don't even notice them anymore. My husband used to get chronic sinus infections. Those went away or dwindled down to nothing. I mean, just barely anything. If we do get a cold or flu, we can kick it like that. It's just been amazing. So what I wanted to do is share a little bit more about what these juice plant powders are, and it's our Juice Plus. And I'm just so thrilled with them. I love them. I will take them for forever. So I'm going to start with our plant powders. They're the fruit, veggie, and berry blends right here. They're amazing. They're real food. And you can even look right at the label. It shows that it's real food, and not just that. It also shows you a nutrition facts label, not a supplement label. It's real food. So how does that happen? They crush the fruit. It is picked vine ripened. So it's at its peak ripeness, crushed, peeled, seeds and all go in to this process. Even an orange, like the peel of an orange, did you know that gives like 80% of the vitamin C in the orange? So we use the peel. And I don't know about you, I can't remember the last time I ate an orange peel on its own, because I think it would taste pretty bitter. It is safe. We have what's called NSF certification on here, if you can see that right there. What that means is there are no toxins, herbicides, pesticides, metals, anything. It's safe for all ages, from womb to tomb. Both the capsules, and we also have chewable forms of that, which are awesome little snacks, gummies for those children. Like I said, my son's been taking it since he was 2, so it's in a gummy form. Healthiest gummy on the planet, bar none. Or adults who don't like to swallow capsules, here you go, right there. They're just fantastic. What also makes our products so amazing is that they are backed by solid research. Science matters. I'm an educator at heart, so show me the research. We have over 44 studies of the most researched nutritional product in the world. And you can say that, ask your phone, hey Siri, what's the most thoroughly researched nutritional product in the world? She's going to tell you it's Juice Plus. It's amazing. So again, I want to say that Juice Plus is not about treating or curing specific conditions or diseases. It's simply healthful plant-based nutrition, highly concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch. It is supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research. Fantastic. Now, going back to more of our products, we have this amazing omega blend. I just love it. This was a game changer. Great for your skin, your hair, your nails, your brain, your joints. It's fantastic. What's really unique about our product is it covers the full spectrum of omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, just like not 3 or 6. And it's all plant-based. So instead of getting the omegas from the fish, we went to where the fish get their source from, and that's the algal oil that the algae that's in the ocean. So it's got algal oil and sea buckthorn berry and all other amazing plant sources to get your omegas. Just fantastic. Then we also have a nutritious shake, both in this large packet size or sample packets on the go. My husband's an airline pilot. He just left for a trip and he took some packets on the go, which is a great thing to have because you just never know what you're going to find when you're out flying, and if you're going to find a restaurant open when you get to your hotel. So great on the go, healthy nutrition, chocolate, complete vanilla. What's great about our shakes is they are high in fiber, low glycemic, which means it doesn't spike your blood sugar. It stabilizes and gives you a nice, consistent energy throughout the day. It's just like broccoli. It's amazing. Less sugar than an apple. And we all love the taste. That's key. Makes a huge difference. There is also a third shake product that we have, great for athletes, great for anyone looking for an extra plant-based protein boost. If you see 25 grams of protein right there, it is Juice Plus Perform. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I must say it's my personal favorite right now, especially being an athlete. As soon as I come home from the gym, this is the first thing I grab. It's fantastic. And last but not least, I want to show you our amazing tower gardens that I just adore. I'm going to show you, first of all, some produce from my outdoor tower, since I can't go outdoors right now because I'm showing you tomatoes from my tower. And this is what the indoor tower is doing. It's right here. It's an aeroponic gardening system I have growing right in my dining room. Now, keep in mind, I said I live in Arizona. It is 90 some degrees out, maybe even hit 100 today. So lettuce does not like the heat. I can grow it right in my very own dining room. Isn't that fantastic? So much fresh produce you can grow indoor or outdoors. It's just fantastic, especially in our world today, all that we have going on. Why not grow your own fruits and veggies in an easy, convenient way? It uses 90% less water than traditional gardening, uses less land because you're growing up instead of out. And I can grow my own food even without having a green thumb. Fantastic. I will kill the plant in my bathroom, but I can grow fruits and veggies in my dining room. So it's fantastic. So with that, I want to turn it back over to, actually, what I want to say is that I forgot something. Sorry, never mind. I'm not going to turn it over to my friend Heidi yet because I forgot something. We also have an amazing program. We have shakes. We have amazing plant powders. There's a program called the Shred 10 program. It is an evidence-based lifestyle program that is a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart. We start it every first Monday of the month with support online. We have materials to help you with, recipes, a community to support you as you are on your health journey. As we go, we basically spoon feed you exactly what you need to do so you can get great results. It's fantastic. Ask the person who invited you to this call. It's fantastic. So with that, with all these amazing products, you may be wondering what's the company like behind this. And I am going to turn that over to my dear friend, Heidi Biggs. And she is going to explain to you more about what our amazing business and company look like. Take it away, Heidi.
Thank you so much, Michelle. What a fun intro. Well, a little bit about my background. So I'm a hairstylist, a former personal trainer, done bodybuilding. I love to paint. I'm an artist. But for years, I was struggling. For years, my whole life, I was struggling with digestive issues and allergies. And I just kind of resigned myself to the fact that that's how I was going to live my life, because all of the medications over the counter and other things that I tried just did not work for me. I'm going to be really blunt with you guys now because I'm just totally authentic when it comes to talking about poop, because we all freaking do it. But I was so constipated. I literally was going to the bathroom maybe once or twice a week. And the medications that I was using, they were either like just making me super bloated, crampy, gave me diarrhea, which would then turn into constipation again. And I just felt like that's how I was going to live my life. Well, then I heard a couple of doctors speak. My husband kind of asked me to go and support him, and because it made sense to him. after meeting a guy on a wave of all things. How funny is that? And I heard these doctors speak, and they were speaking a language that I understood about how our bodies work on a cellular level, and it made sense. And immediately after consuming Juice Plus, just for one night, the next day I went to the bathroom. And then I took it again, and I went to again the next day. And then the next day I went twice. And now it's been my norm going to the bathroom every single day, 2 to 4 times a day. And it's been life-changing. Also, after a few months, I noticed that I wasn't taking any allergy pills. And I literally had been taking allergy pills for years, literally one every day, 365 days a year, because where I live, there's pollens all year round. And, it just, again, that was super life-changing. And I've probably had 5 or 6 pills in the last 6 years. It's just crazy. And then I didn't know about this. I didn't know that there was a study on gum health. And I went to the dentist after about 6 months of taking Juice Plus. And every time I'd gone for a cleaning, they measure your pockets, and I would get 2s and I would get 3s. And for the first time ever, I got 0s. And so just like a good book, a good restaurant, a good recipe, I just couldn't help but shout that from the rooftops. It was just amazing to me. And I'm watching my husband's paycheck grow. So I couldn't help but join him in this mission to inspire healthy living around the world and help other people. I knew that I was born to help people because I was already sharing a lot of this stuff anyway on social media. I just didn't have a product. So it was super easy for me to just kind of share this like I was doing my hair products as well. But what was really cool about this whole concept of joining the Juice Plus company was it made it so easy. And the tools just totally fit my personality. And I could share in a way that felt super comfortable for me. Like I said, just like, going for coffee with a friend and just being excited about my new experience and my new body, really, honestly. But there's several things that really made sense to me as far as running a business, you see, because being a hairstylist, I had my own hair business. And unlike that, what I loved was that I didn't have to stock anything. I didn't have to ship anything because the company does it all. We basically just place the order and then they pay us. And Jay Martin, who's the president and founder that's been around since 1970, he's still at the helm today. The Juice Plus company is in Memphis, Tennessee. And we're in now 27 countries, and I'm really excited. We have done over $15 billion in sales so far, and predicted to do so much more. Like the curve and the business kind of goes like this, and we're like heading to soar in this direction. I actually have a global business myself. I'm in the UK, Australia, and in the US, and I'm really excited to break through into the other countries as well. But for $52, or if you're in England, it's £50, you can run your own global business as long as you've got a phone and Wi-Fi, or a laptop and Wi-Fi. You can be on the beach. You could be literally anywhere I choose to be. I can be running my business. And that is like, I can't do that with a client, right? I need a chair and I need a mirror. Like, it's not quite so easy. And we can do this alone, but it's so much more fun when you do it with other people. It's so much more fun to do it with my friends. And in doing so, we can impact the lives of so many more people. And if you really want to make a difference in the world, then there's no better way than doing this, I tell you. I also love that I didn't have to have any special background or training. As a hairstylist, I did all this training, and it's continuous. It's the same here, but you train. What I love is that you literally earn while you learn. And there aren't many places that you can actually do that. And you really just need to have a passion to help others and be willing to work and be coachable. And my other favorite part about the Juice Plus company is that it really provides options for people. It's truly a gift. It's really given me and my husband options. Not only did we start by paying for our own product, but then we got to upgrade our blender from I think it was a KitchenAid to a Vitamix, and from a Vitamix to a Blendtec. I got to upgrade and have a nicer, top of, got my car, but I got the limited edition. We now pays for 2/3 of our mortgage, which in California, that's no small mortgage, I can tell you. Vacations, I mean, it just, whatever your dreams are, whatever, like maybe you want to, pay for your child to do private school or have extra tuition and it's hard for you right now, maybe that could, help you, give you that option. I don't know if this has given you some insights, but I just love to share, and thank you for the opportunity. Thanks.
Wow. I just love hearing these stories, and I love working with you guys. You're just, full of energy, and I love hearing your dreams and how you've progressed into where you're going now and our why. And, when I found myself without dad around, I was kind of like, I could barely take care of myself, let alone anybody else. And what I found was that we do it together. And it was just so comforting to know that all I had to do was just know 5 simple words. What do I do next? And so I don't know about you guys, but this is the era of side gigs. It's the era of secondary income. And if we're not looking for secondary income, you just never know what's up around the corner, right? And I know this was short and sweet, but we just wanted to give you guys a little information and get you curious, and maybe do a little bit more digging with the person that invited you on the call today. And maybe you want to just start by taking our Juice Plus or getting the free resources. So we have a lot of them. And so really talk to the person who invited you and see if it's a fit for you. See if it's something where you would like to join us. And you have to promise us one thing, though. You have to really like to have fun. So anyway, we just really appreciate all of you joining us tonight, and grateful that you all joined our call. And with that, that's it. So if you have any questions at all, just don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thanks so much.